Aries. How you doing, beloved? Shouts out to you. Moon kiss God, moon kiss goddess. Aries, Aries, Aries. So, we're going to go in on the predictions pertaining to you. 2019, January 1st to January 15th. Okay, when it comes to the matter of your heart, Aries, man or woman, you're not so happy in a situation. This situation, this person put a hurting on you. It was a lot of fighting because you're trying to fight to make the other person grow up. Like the other person that is dating you, the Aries, engaging you, messing around with you, they're inconsistent. And you're kind of tired of the back and forth. You're really tired of it. And they're not inconsistent where it's something that you could deal with. It's something that you don't want to deal with no more. This person has proven themselves to be inconsistent in your life for a while. Y'all probably been messing around for a hot little minute. And you do know that the commitment that you want from this person, you're never going to get it, Aries. You know that now. And you did know that before. But for some reason, you've been staying in the situation even though the situation don't serve you. Right? You've been staying in the situation. And a lot of you are experiencing financial issues. Aries, you're having financial issues right now. You kind of want to be more independent right now for the Aries that are younger. For the Aries that are married, you actually want to explore new love. So you don't know how to walk away from this situation, or somebody is walking away from the situation from you. Like if you're married and you're an Aries, it's either you're divorcing someone or somebody's divorcing you to be with somebody else. I'm picking up on Aries male that has court about a son. You kind of sort of have a temper on you, Aries male, that you kind of sort of just did what you wanted to and it was impulsive. And then now that you've done it, you're like crying about it because this situation got you in court fighting for custody for your son. For Aries female, there's an Aries female that you're pregnant and you don't know that you're pregnant yet. Or the conception is happening right now. Today's the 2nd. You're about to get pregnant. Look out for, maybe last night on the 2nd or maybe on the 6th. But before the 15th, you're going to share the news. Before the month is out, let's do that. Before the month is out, you're going to share the news to your man that you're pregnant. And he's not going to be happy about it. He's not going to be happy about it. And you might get asked to abort the baby because this man has been inconsistent in your life. They don't want a future with you. They just wanted a piece of you. And you knew that because while you were with this person, you were never number one. This person was always shooting it in the gym with somebody else, and you knew that. But now you're about to get pregnant, or you're pregnant right now. And For you, you're going to have a boy as well. I don't know what's up with these boys, but Aries, y'all y'all have a situation no, a situation that created itself by bringing another energy into the picture. And this other energy, it's coming to bring equilibrium, it's coming to bring balance. For a lot of Aries, I'm picking up that you've been dealing with Leos. um I feel some fire in here. Sagittarius. um I'm picking up on some water signs, heavy, heavy, heavy with you, Aries. And I'm picking up Scorpio, Aries. I'm picking up Cancer. And definitely, 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 I feel like a pull and tug between fire and water signs. So these emotions are passionate, they're impulsive, and they're very lustful. They're not unconditional love, because unconditional love would not have you in court. Because I do foresee court issues, and the court issues is pertaining to children or a child. There's a lot of Aries that are in the court system right now battling for custody of their children. Let's break it down. I'm channeling the female Aries. The female Aries was in a relationship with a man. The first group that I'm talking about is a married group. The Aries was married to another man, and your husband was your Prince Charming. Your husband was your everything. Your husband came into your life like it was a movie. And then when you started living with your husband, you realized that the grass really wasn't greener on that side. And you stayed in the situation because Aries are very loving, very charismatic, very caring, very nurturing when they're not in their feelings, very understanding when they're not in their feelings, very intuitive when they're not in their feelings. And your intuition told you that your husband was up to no good. And not only was he up to no good, he was no good for you. I see a lot of addictions in this marriage, a lot of drugs and alcohol in this marriage. And it's coming from the Aries husband, whichever Aries is married. And I'm picking up a older Aries that's not the baby of the zodiac to be like really immature in their ways. This Aries is grown and mature. Hence, that's probably why they're married. And this Aries, you have at least 2 kids with this man. In this situation, you're doing what's best for your children. And you're working your way out of this situation, but you're trying to do it safe because this person is impulsive. This person is combative. This person is abusive. They're very aggressive with their words and with their actions. Every time you try to break free or they hints that you trying to leave, the way of manipulations and their tactics is to beat you up, beat you to the ground, and cut off communication with you and ignore you and belittle you as if you're nothing to them. So you don't want to be their doormat anymore, and you don't want to have your kids in an abusive relationship because this man started hitting the kids too. For the younger Aries, I'm picking up that there's no relationship, that you're having sex with somebody. Well, actually, you're having sex with quite a few people, but there's one main person that you really want, and that one person don't want you, and that person is a cheater. This person is cheating on you as well, but I can't even say that it's cheating because there's no commitment there. There's no commitment there. Y'all just having sex, and you want something more out of it, but you're having sex with somebody else and waiting on this person. This person is having sex with all these people around the world, and they're not waiting on you. They don't want you, but you want them. Okay, you want them. I'm picking up that you are young, female Aries. I'm picking up that this was a new love for you. Maybe this was your first lustful relationship that you perceive to be a relationship, because you're young and immature. You did not realize that just because somebody was having sex with you, just because somebody was telling you they love you, just because somebody was spending some time with you and allowing you to, come around friends and family and things, everybody know who you were but you. And you kind of knew it, but you were just fighting yourself back and forth, fighting the red flags, fighting the signs, because it's like whenever this charming person talked, you just got lost with what they said. Hence, you're young, you don't know any better. It's not your fault. Whew, it's not your fault. Okay. Oh man, doing these things intuitive, it really is draining. I see a lot of younger Aries leaving their family, leaving their friends, leaving their job, leaving their education for a man that's older than them, that is not giving them no commitment. And this man just likes younger women because he can manipulate them easy, because they can't really see past his bullshit, and he can't deal with the older Aries or an older woman because he wants to run his games. He's not ready to settle down. He's not ready to be your man. He's not ready to love you. He's not ready to commit, you know? And you want to marry him. You want everything with him, but baby, you're young. Usually the first person you get with, you're not going to stick with them. You're not. You're not. Maybe you in high school, or maybe you're in college. You know, I've been there, done that. My high school sweetheart, I was a high school sweetheart. We were, the king and queen at prom. And, we talked about marriage and things like that. And, I had a ring. I got a ring, an engagement ring. And I rejected the offer. And I walked away. I walked away because what I was getting, I did not deserve it. This dude beat my ass because I didn't want to be with him. He was no good for me, and I got wise. I leveled up. He was no good for me. He was stalking me, literally. Like, I could be walking and I see him popping from out of a bush, you know. When I got a new love, he was hitting the new love up, talking about I'm the love of his life and I'm never gonna, all that. So, baby, little girl Aries, I know what you're going through. I know. I was immature too one time. Everybody was immature before, but you have to learn from these lessons. You have to learn from these lessons. And right now, baby, One of y'all Aries, the younger one or the older one of you guys are actually about to get pregnant again, or this is your first pregnancy. And for some reason, I feel like the younger Aries played this. Like they manipulated this pregnancy on purpose. That's what I'm getting. Because there's no commitment there, and the younger Aries want a commitment with somebody who doesn't want commitment with them. The older Aries already got the commitment because that Aries is married. That Aries actually wants to get a divorce to leave that situation. I'm picking up on an Aries that got pregnant on purpose. Lord. Aries, a baby is not going to keep a man if a man doesn't want to be kept. Hence, you are an Aries and you are the baby of the zodiac. The younger one is really embodying being immature and being the baby of the zodiac. Okay, so for the men, Aries men, older men, your relationship gone. It's dead and gone. She gone, Aries male. She gone. She don't want you. She ain't messing with you. She don't got time for you. She don't even want you in your kid's life. Aries male, she's done. And if you're an Aries young male, you just all over the place because you just don't know how to express your feelings. You impulsive. You don't know how to control yourself. Your ego's all out of whack. Like, dang, the females, even the females, young, immature Aries is doing better than the men. Well, for the men, the young one recklessly got somebody pregnant. The older one got somebody pregnant, and it was something that it wasn't a surprise because they were two grown people having sex. And right now it's two grown people in the court system battling for the child. And for the Aries male, I just have a strong feeling that you're in the court system about a little boy. About a little boy. Um, a lot of women, Aries are really cool people. They're really down to earth. But these motherfuckers here, when they get mad, when somebody lied to them, they pop off immediately without asking questions, without giving a fuck who they hurt. You know, they're impulsive when shit hits home. When it's about a commitment, when it's about something they hold very dear to their self, when it's about somebody that they see in their future, they do not resonate with, like, accepting the matter for what it is. And so for these Aries females, they're not accepting, the matter for what it is anymore. They're not, agreeing or disagreeing to be like stuck with you forever, especially in a third party situation. That does not best serve them. At this point, even the immature Aries is starting to see that, the grass is truly going to be greener all by their goddamn self. And the Aries, hey, your 2019 predictions is that you're going to be alone this year. And if you're not alone, it's because you choose to stay in a situation that is not good for you. Because I'm doing this intuitively. I don't have no cards, no nothing. I'm sitting in my car. I'm at work. I'm sitting in my car. And I'm telling you what I'm feeling, that this situation, you don't deserve to be in it. I don't care if you probably had your wrongdoings in this situation, because I do pick up a lot of manipulation from the younger Aries. I feel a lot of manipulation, trying to manipulate somebody to stay with them. I'm hearing somebody say, oh, but what about your son? I'm hearing somebody say, but we need to work this out for the children. Baby, that's manipulation when you're trying to use your kids to keep a man. Baby, kids don't keep a man if a man don't want to be kept, you're gonna have to deal with the judge, because you're gonna need a median. If you're not somebody that pray, you should start to pray about this situation. If you're not somebody that meditate, you're gonna have to meditate about this situation, because this situation, it's done. I'm telling you that it's done. And There is new love for you. That's how I know it's done, because I'm feeling a new energy of you trying to be with somebody else. So you're moving on, and there's kids in this situation, but there's a new love coming in for you. And there's a new location for some people. You guys are going to get a new house, or get a new apartment. There's going to be a new job. And for some Aries, I'm hearing health is of concern and an issue for you. And that's more on the feminine side, the female side. So females, if you're Aries, um, you should go get your health checked, because you allowed somebody's energy to cause rain hell and cause havoc on your life and on your health. Your heart chakra is stagnant. All your chakras are stagnant. All your energy is stagnant. You don't want to talk to nobody. You don't want to reach out to anybody to ask them for help. You just want to cry about this situation, but what you're doing, it's you're suppressing your feelings and you're bottling them in, and you're not trying to reach out to your family to talk about it, to get help. And I'm hearing that your family warned you about this situation. For the older Aries and the younger Aries, your family warned you and tried their best to keep you away from this man, and you wouldn't listen. This is for the older Aries that's married, and this is for the young Aries that's not married and that is not in a committed relationship. The both of you guys need to go check y'all health. Well, not the both of you, you know what I'm saying. All y'all Aries, if you over here, I am telling you that in my spirit, in my feeling, in my intuition, you need to go get your health checked. Get your whole body checked. And trust me, you could come back with the comments. I feel sorry for you, baby, but you need to feel sorry for yourself and love yourself enough to get yourself out of this situation, because this situation is killing you. Literally, it's killing you. You're sick. I see a lot of Aries females going in and out the emergency room. I can see a lot of people who seriously got disease and illnesses, and we all know that all is mental. And Aries, you've been in your head about this situation so much, and because you are a divine being, you are powerful as well. You can manifest. So everything that you've been thinking about, that this person been doing to you for all these years, cheating on you, cursing you out, putting their hands on you, wasting their energy on being committed friends and other relationships, and not giving you two fucks. They're not giving you nothing. They're coming in to just pull their pants down just a little bit, and do what they got to do with you and then leave. Baby, that ain't love. It ain't love. So Aries, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I am obedient to spirit. And this is a general message. It's a general reading, and I don't need cards to do it. I'm actually tapping into you, baby, and I got chills right now. Like, your situation was that bad. But how bad you gonna let it get before shit get too bad, Aries? I see a lot of you guys packing your stuff while your man is not here and leaving the house, leaving the area, leaving the location, because you feel like you're not safe. And you feel like this person knows where you live. This person knows where you work. This person knows your friends and has access to your friends. And you just don't want no kind of communication with them, because you're really walking away from this situation, never returning back to this situation. Even if you have kids, you're like, if you want your kids, holla at me at court, because I do see court. I foresee it, and it's about children. And I foresee a lot of bitter women keeping the kids away from the father because the father didn't want to give them the commitment that they knew they would never get. Aries, I'm Jay Moya, and this is Moon Kiss Exchange, and it's divine on this end because this is mainly talking about, soulmate relationships and twin flame journey relationships. And Aries, this person is your soulmate. But right now, it's not the time for you to be engaging this person. You need to heal from this situation, and you need to make sure that your kids are safe in this situation if you have kids, and you need to make sure that you're safe in this situation, Aries. I'm so sorry for all the hurt, but I do want you to be responsible about what you're manifesting towards you, because whatever we put up with that is breaking our heart, we are the ones that manifested that into our life. So Aries, do keep away from doing so much for everybody else but you. I want you to practice doing more for you this year and putting you first. Don't put somebody else first, especially if you know that this person doesn't want a future with you. They just want a piece of you. Love yourself enough, all right, beloved? So, all right. I wish you a grand rising. I wish you positive vibes, love, and light. And for this person that does not see the value in you, I want you to value yourself. I want you to love yourself, Aries. And I want you to start a passionate new beginning for yourself. I want you to heal from this situation and be ready. Peace, babies. My phone died on you, but Aries, you gotta love yourself, ma. And no matter what, I do love you. I love all y'all. God, you gonna have to love yourself. I do love you. You gonna have to love yourself a little more. And it's time for you to man up. Females, it's time for you to boss up. Alright? Elevate, shine. Alright? Let's do this together instead of working against each other. And let's do it for our kids. Our kids need balance. They need their mother. They need their father. Even if we can't get our relationships right, we got to do what we got to do to make our kids, have structure. And if your spouse is just too much and they're abusing the kids, or they're not being there for the kids in any kind of way, and they're not trying to be there any kind of way, by all means necessary, yeah, take them to court. Let the judge handle this, okay? All right, now.